Hello and a very warm welcome to Sansad Television. I am Dipali Pandit and you're watching Rajyapal, a series in which we meet distinguished governors from across Bharat to unravel their journey, their vision for their states and their experiences in shaping the destiny of their citizens. In today's episode, we have with us the Governor of Goa, Shri P.S. Sreedharan Pillai ji.
P.S. Sreedharan Pillai has worn many hats throughout his illustrious career. A successful lawyer, former politician, organizer par excellence, orator, prolific writer, philanthropist and thinker. Born in Venmony Panchayat of Alappuzha district, Kerala to V.G. Sukumaran Nair and Bhavani Amma, he has left an indelible mark on the political and literary landscape of our country. P.S. Sreedharan Pillai graduated in arts from Pandalam NSS College, where he served as an elected office bearer of the college union. His journey continued at Calicut Law College, where he completed his law degree in 1978. Notably, he served as the 21st Governor of Mizoram from November 5, 2019 to July 14, 2021. On July 15, 2021, P.S. Sreedharan Pillai was sworn in as the 22nd Governor of Goa, adding another chapter to his illustrious career. P.S. Sreedharan Pillai is in his 50th year as a writer and has authored a staggering 200 books, each a testimony to his literary prowess. Notably, his 100th book, Dark Days of Democracy, was released by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and his 200th book, Vamana Vrikshakala, was released by Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar recently. Beyond politics and literature, Sreedharan Pillai has made significant contributions to society. Under the Goa Grahas Yatra, he visited 421 villages in Goa, and his efforts extended to providing financial aid to over 3,000 dialysis and cancer patients. Additionally, he initiated Nair literary scheme to support new writers in publishing their works. In this episode of Rajyapal, we delve into his journey, his experiences, and the various roles he's played in the political arena as a prolific writer and as an astute administrator.
Welcome to the show, sir. So firstly, we would like to congratulate you on the 200th book milestone
Thank you
of
very much.
Vamana Vrikshakala. So can you tell us a little more about this book?
This book is actually I got a inspiration or feedback from the villages of Goa. Last year I conducted a Grama Sambhurna Yatra. So I covered all villages of Goa. While passing through the villages, from one village, one scholarly person, he told me that bonsai, of course it is originated from Japan, that is a belief everywhere in the world, and the term itself is originated from bonsai from Japan. That may be 500 years or that type of originality they claim, according to my information, 500 years. That Pandit told me that you go through the Indian ethos and our books, traditional books, you can see it was originated from India 5,000 years back, and the initial stage of the Ayurveda, in that bottle, this bonsai was there, and its name was Vamana Vrikshakala according to him. So that was in fact that was originated in my mind. I think about it and I will have to study about it. I am not a Pandit in Sanskrit, and then I asked the people and gathered information. On that basis, my studies, just like a research work, I am placing it. Vamana means short, everybody knows. Among our Hindu concept of avatars, the shortest is there. Vriksha, in all Indian languages, Vriksha means tree, Kala means art. So it was an art in our country, and according to my information, I put it in this book. You see during the time of the Buddhist monks and others. Through them it spread to China and Japan. So, originality with India, and that is why Vamana Vriksha Kala, I given this as the heading for this book.
Sir, this is your 50th year as a writer and you have written 200 books so far, which is truly an incredible milestone to achieve. Sir, where did this journey begin?
So, from my school days onwards, my family, an ordinary agricultural family in a village, but my father insisted to read newspapers while I was a primary school student. That aspect, reading of newspapers from childhood helped me to get information on various subjects. And book reading also was there when I was a high school student. I started, and continuously reading and writing, that habit was originated in me from my childhood, at least from high school level. And in 1972, there was a school in my college, that is NSS College Pandalam, for a degree I was studying. There was a general seat was there in the election. So, I contested as ABVP, Vidyarthi Parishad candidate, and I won in that election. So, I became the Malayalam Sahitya Vedi secretary. That was a general seat. At that time, ABVP is concerned in 1972-73. First time in Kerala, we got a general seat in a Kola Union election. That also is there. Then Malayalam Sahitya Vedi secretary, then periodical the literary and other things have to be collected, and prompted students to do that aspect. In that way, I was also writing. Especially from my school level, I was committed to an ideology till I became the governor. Publicly, I was affiliated to that. That ideological aspect was also there. So, I wrote articles in newspapers and poems and short stories also started to write at that time. So, that is the background. And in 1975, I joined the Calicut Law College first year as a first year student, and in the election I was selected as the college magazine editor. So, as a magazine editor also, burden is on me to concentrate more and more on the writing field. So, that is a background.
Sir, you have written extensively on politics, social issues and poetry. Can you tell us which was one of your most impactful writings?
So, you see, before I become the governor, I mean 2018, I completed 100 books, and last book before becoming the governor was released by our Honorable Prime Minister of India. That is on emergency, a study on emergency. That book, Dark Days of Democracy. And Honorable Prime Minister, after going through that book, passing through that book, given me a 2-page commentary on that, his opinion on that. That gave me more inspiration. And then I wrote to him that not release this book, an English book. Then Honorable Prime Minister was pleased to give me a date, and in the Parliament House he released it, and I think that an inspiring factor as far as my writing is concerned.
Sir, your background is undeniably diverse. You were a successful lawyer, politician, writer, philanthropist. The list goes on. How have these roles influenced your current role as a governor?
You see, public worker is concerned and officials of India are concerned. Whatever may be the position, governor's position is top in a state, but we must bear in mind that people are supreme. I was a practicing lawyer, assistant solicitor in High Court of Kerala and CBI counsel in High Court of Kerala in 2001 to 3. So I know I have studied this constitution and even now a student of constitution. Who is supreme under the constitution? People of India. Of course, Supreme Court of India is supreme, Parliament is supreme, but their supremacy, more than that, people are supreme. In British Parliament passed independence to India in 1947, we set aside that and put the word in the front portion of the constitution, we the people. And under Article 395, we deleted that. British Mother Act given freedom to us. Technically some problem is there under the law. If Mother Act goes, then what will be the fate and other things are there. That already discussed by the scholars. I don't want to go to that aspect. I have visited all the villages of Goa. Normally governors are not expected to go for that. And my discretionary fund and other funds arranged within these 2 years, 3,000 families diabetic patients and cancer patients, we extended maximum help to them. And that help we had given by going to their doorstep, not they are coming here. So that type of things are there. And I was closely associated with the 1975 Jayaprakash Narayan movement. And at that time you see emergency and other things are there. Our Honorable Prime Minister also was a full-time underground worker at that time. So we were all trying our level best to get back our freedom, our fundamental rights, our press freedom, etc., etc. So that process would suggest that the ordinary people of this country should be given maximum opportunity. Higher in the whole public life arena should be as far as possible free from corruption. So we are all trying for that. Our Prime Minister's achievement also 2014 to this 23 end. Not even a single crime registered against any of the ministers in Cabinet of India. Prior to that, if you take 10 years, India muddled with corruption, higher ups in corruption. I am not blaming anybody. As a governor, I don't want to do that. So these things may be corruption, the heinous crime according to me. So you are in a post. You are making use of it for your family, yourself, or your interested people. And public money is using like that. That is according to Gandhiji, according to Jayaprakash Narayan, according to Pandit Deenayal Upadhyaya, all the peoples I worship in my mind. Corruption is the heinous crime in our society. So we are exploiting the society. That is why I would like to say we got Swaraj, but even now Swaraj is we are trying to get. Gandhiji also stated, we got Swaraj, our own freedom, our own government. Britishers bid farewell to this country and Indians occupy that post, a very covetable post. But what is the position? Swaraj alone is not sufficient. Swaraj is also there. So we will try for that.
Sir, as you mentioned that you undertook the unprecedented Goa Grahas Yatra covering 400 villages in Goa. What inspired you to undertake this journey and what impact it had on the rural masses in Goa?
People are good at heart in Goa. Goan villages are more and more beautiful than the present tourist hubs in Goa. And so many new ideas we can see if we visit villages. I can point out one thing. When Kankona is there, Kankona there is a big temple, supposed to be the biggest temple in Goa, Mallikarjun temple. Mallikarjun temple you see 9 months Brahmins are conducting puja in front of the main deity and doing everything inside the Sri Kovil. 3 months, scheduled tribe or in certain cases scheduled caste people, they are conducting puja and Brahmins also cooperating with them. So, always we are blaming the system, Hindu system, Hindu temples and this untouchability and other social evils are there. But you can see in Goa, when I visited the temple of a Mallikarjun temple in Kankona, then I found that this. Another important thing I can say, there is in India only few 4 or 5 temples in which Brahma is the main deity. In Rajasthan, one temple is there.
Rajasthan, yes, sir.
And here you see one temple exclusively, a big Brahma temple and other things are there. So, basic concept is there. If you go to the ancient church of this place, we can see in the church there is a tree. That tree is name I am not mentioning, Madi tree. That Madi tree, that church is very length is very big size. Then this cross is also there. That may be 40 feet or 50 feet height. But you see, Madi tree is there. Madi tree protects this height of the church and other things from lightning. Innovative thing. I have mentioned in my book the heritage trees of Goa. Just before this I published that book, in that book that is given there. Like that so many things are there. And even you see only one state in India, Article 44 is implemented. Only one state, that is Goa. Goan people are united. As far as the population is concerned, substantial minority population, about 10% of the population are Muslims. They are all cooperating for this. I don't want to make it as a controversy now, whether to be implemented or not. I am not going to that subject at all. I have got my own personal opinion. But at the same time, by travelling through the villages, I found all these things. And confidence also given to people, and that is why the present Governor of Bihar, when he visited, he is from this area, yes. And in a speech all newspapers published also, this is Raj Bavan has converted into a Lok Bhavan, People's Bhavan. That is a great compliment to me by Alekarji. That's.
Sir, as you said, Goa Raj Bavan is becoming Lok Bhavan. Can you tell us some of the steps that you undertook for this transformation of Goa Raj Bavan into Lok Bhavan?
So, you see 5 gardens in the name of a Prime Minister's birthday during the last 3 years, we started here. Traditional heavenly trees are put the jackfruit garden. Jackfruit festival was in a large scale we have conducted, people's participation was there. 3 governors participated in that. So, a peculiar type of jackfruit, normally jackfruits will take 8 to 10 years for getting the jackfruits. A separate type we introduced here. Within 1 year we got jackfruit. That was a news item. Jackfruit garden is there. That is in the Prime Minister's 71st birthday, we started it. Then this Vamana Vrikshakala, also a garden is there. My ambition is to make it as the biggest in India, and we want to research on that subject also. And all the varieties seen in other countries, other parts of the world, we want to bring here, and that ambition is there. Another sandalwood. This year on Prime Minister's birthday, 100 sandal saplings were put in a garden that is there, and Ayurveda garden is there. Like that, then one Goshala also, Sweda Kapila. Sweda means you know the color. Sweda Kapila, that is the original cows of Goa, all are in white. That is there, we are running. Now, Raj Bavan, Naipahal. Naipahal is a term in this Goa, Goa language, Konkani language, Naipahal. So, we are sponsoring the publication. Raj Bavan will never sell any book, but Raj Bavan will print freely and give the copy to them, and Raj Bhavan's one function will be there, and through that function some literary figure will hand it over to him. So, through that way we introducing good persons, good writers and promoting them. That is also part of the Raj Bavan now. Then so many schemes are there.
So, since taking oath of office of Governor of Goa, you have fulfilled your promise of providing financial assistance to the underprivileged sections. Can you tell us more about this initiative and how many people have been benefited from it so far?
More than 2,000 people got the benefit directly. And the list also I published in the coffee table book of the Raj Bavan. I published the list to whom it was given, and that names also suggested by the local MLAs, not only ruling party, opposition party also. During my visit, everybody was cooperated with me. So, that type of unity among the opposition and the ruling party was also seen there, and everybody is appreciating that. I am very happy that as a public worker I have done it.
Sir, Goa's global reputation as a tourist destination is undeniable, but I am sure Goa has much more to offer apart from tourism. Sir, can you tell us some of the attributes of Goa that need wider recognition?
So, of course our beaches are beautiful and attractive. That is why all tourists are coming. Because of tourism, the state is main income is from that field and doing. But village tourism, more scope is there, and if we are coming to that beach tourism to a saturation point, we can have this medical tourism, because cost will be may not be more. Two airports are there, so foreign people can come for heart surgery or whatever may be. So, in the modern medicine also chance is there. Ayurveda Medical College recently the Prime Minister inaugurated, so Ayurveda people can come, and this dental field also. You can do operations and other things, most modern devices, the cost will be less, because our currency is concerned, when compare with the other, that economic phenomenon is there. So, we can very well attract the people. And another is spiritual tourism. Spiritual tourism is concerned also, ample chance is there. And eco-tourism is concerned, Goa is a golden place.
Sir, Goa hosted the 37th National Games recently. Sir, you yourself have a long-standing association with sports, having served as president for several sports associations. How do you think the National Games will impact the sporting culture of Goa?
I talked to the national level organizers of this tourism field, including PT Usha. All of them, it's a compliment to Goa, but all of them said that this festival, this games is planned in a meticulously planned in an excellent manner, and nobody has got any complaint. Even with respect to the competition and other things, so far there is no protest by anybody. That shows the way in which Goa is succeed in that attempt, and of course financially we will have to suffer a lot, but even then the spirit of the people of Goa is in favor of this, and immediately after that 20th onwards International Film Festival also starting.
Sir, your journey has taken you from a small state of Kerala to becoming governor of 2 states so far in Bharat. What message would you like to give to individuals who aspire to achieve their goals, making a meaningful impact in the society?
Under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji, a new era we can see in India. Now India become Vishwa Guru, not for conquering anybody, any country, not to disturb anybody, but our concept of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, that is spreading, and my request is that India, about 500 years back, India was the Ratna Garbha of the world, Ratna Garbha of the world, wealthiest in the world. All Britishers, Portuguese people and Persian people all came to India by seeing our wealth, our educational, our universities, our knowledge and other things. Now because of the slavery suffered by us, we lost many things. Now everything is returned back to India, and that is why India now become the 5th economy in the world. Except this place and Pondicherry was under the control of French and here Portuguese. All other were controlled by Britain. Now the same Britain is pushed back on the 6th position, and we are now in. And without any doubt we can say that within short time we will be the 3rd economy in the world. So that is why I am confidently saying that we are developing day by day. That is I am not saying any political aspects out of that. But as a country, within short time we will become the most important formidable force in the world. Only one thing I would like to say, we should consider nation first, politics and religion after that. Alagu Bhasha, Alagu Vesh, Purfi Hum Ek Hai. This is the spirit of our nationalism, and inculcate this among the people. Public workers should dedicate themselves for the cause of the nation. Then we can make wonders in the world.
Well, that was truly inspiring, sir. And with that, we come to the close of the interview. Thank you for talking to Sansad TV.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's all we have in this edition of Rajyapal. For more such energizing content, keep watching Sansad Television. Namaskar.